but it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me do? Y'all gon' make me go all out, up in here, up in here.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Cleveland Browns. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys responded well to their season-opening loss, winners a week ago. Across from him, Browns head coach Kevin Stefanski. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020. Draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. The numbers for him from a week ago, a boatload of catches, 91 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
That one a first down pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the Browns, first down.
Check right.
Play fake. Here's Love. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. You look at this Packers defense. They were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week. That pressure on the QB is key. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Here we go. Here we go. Reds.
Throwing. Love. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. So here comes the Packers offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 37 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now, down at the 31. He'll hit Whitaker in the flat. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 2nd down and 3.
Let's go now.
Here's Whitaker. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They'll look to throw here. He finds his man, complete. It's Roth. give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. He'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Packers! A great play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. First and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. And right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And that will be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
It'll be a 10-yard return following a punt of 45. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
He finds his man, complete. It's Hayes.
Offside. Defense.
So, of course, they declined that there. They knew they had the free play. They got great yardage out of it.
It's kind of like when we were at dinner last night. You saw me reach for the check, so you ordered dessert on top of it, right? You say you had the free play.
Yeah.
Right, already had what you needed. Go ahead and get a little more on top. I like it.
And the Packers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
First and goal.
70 races. 70. Go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Packers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will. Up shop at the 23-yard line. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
Here's Love. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 to score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it'll be second down.
At the 39-yard line.
Love from the gun. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Reed. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Love will sneak it. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for a Browns first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. Fights through it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Second down in the yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and
Love. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack.
now third down.
This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. That's going to be caught by Judy. And some space here. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. That's to the tight end, Helm. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Here's 2nd and 3.
22 needles. Ready.
Love fires up quickly outside. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of
And
bounds.
the Browns first down. First and goal at the
To throw now. Here's Love. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jaden Reed, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make our score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
Switch.
To pass. Here's Jordan Love. A quick throw there is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Love from the gun on third down. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time for Cleveland. 43 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Love now. They're looking for Judy, but it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Now they'll throw here, out of the gun. He finds his man, complete. That's wrong. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Good for a Packers first down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He finds his man, complete. It's long. Second and 11 now.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the 37.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Hayes. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. It's wrong. This second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4. At the 30.
They'll look to throw again. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great play there. 38 yards. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Browns now going to take over late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And Love is going to slide down and pick up the first. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now Love. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. It's taken to the 26. So a good punt there, but a nice return of 11 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Cougar 19. Warriors 70.
They'll throw now on the final play. So halftime, and we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. This is Whitaker. 107 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
They'll drop the throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Brian Grant.
They give to Whitaker. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Here we go. Start.
Looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 42.
It's a gain of 20. And the Packers first down.
Back to throw. He'll hit Whitaker in the flat. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. Cut it.
2nd and 11. Over the middle, complete. That's Hayes. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Hayes. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 22-yard line.
2nd and 2. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. He finds his man, complete. It's Roth. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers had 6 to their lead. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their 1st possession of the 3rd quarter. Throwing. Love. That's caught left side by Judy. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
What?
Here's Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Hut, hut, hut. 52 blue. Ready.
Love. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
On the ready.
First down.
Black block.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
50. Ready.
Love going to keep it on the option. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice game.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find a way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Taking it about the 16. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And they will take over first and 10. So here are the Packers now to take over. They were winners last week against Cincinnati, and right now they are in the driver's seat in this ball game as well. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready?
They'll look to throw now on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. They're going to look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw here. Now they go screen. It's complete. He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be a third and about 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
19 target.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 13-yard line.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Green Bay.
They'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. Going to gain of 3 on the play. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 10-yard line.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Go!
They'll look to throw here. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hayes. And the Packers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now a run here off the arc. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Packers have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Well, the pressure gets to Love, and he'll go down. They overload him that time of the safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack. Just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Love now. Under pressure, and they got to him again. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Packers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's second down. He'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Big strides, look at him go. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Here we go. 19.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Roth. The numbers there tell the story. That last completion going to move him up over 400 yards passing now for the game. They'll look to throw again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Back to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Cleveland offense making their way out. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And at a 42-yard line here and brought down there.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
And now Love going to change things up.
95.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jair Alexander. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Okay, great.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On the ground, Whitaker. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Mason Graham on the stop.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Got a man open. It's Ross. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up second down. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no short.